Yeah, so hey guys, my name is Krishna Mato, and in today's video we're gonna talk about top 5 VS Code extensions that I use as a web developer. And if you are a software developer and you write a lot of code, then I guess this VS Code extensions will also be useful for you. If you are a software developer, you need to write a lot of code, and these VS Code extensions are gonna make your life a whole lot easier than before, alright? Because it makes your coding experience a lot nicer. So please watch the video till the end. I'll talk about all the VS Code extensions one by one. So without getting further ado, let's get started.
Guys, I hope you can see the screen. So these are the 5 VS Code extensions that I use in my everyday life as a web developer and sometimes a competitive coder as well. So I'll just show you how to use these extensions one by one, and if you are a software developer, then you can also use these extensions. It will make your coding experience a lot nicer than before. So do check this out. Let's open VS Code first. Yeah, so I hope you can see the interface. So starting from the very first, that is Prettier. I am using this project that I made few months ago as a demo, that I'll show you how to use Prettier. Prettier is a nice extension that helps you format your code just by clicking on Ctrl+S or Command+S, so that you should never worry about formatting your code again and again by right clicking and clicking on format document. You just need to press Ctrl+S or Command+S and it will format the code for you. I've already installed Prettier before, so let's just, I hope you can see this. You need to install this, and when you will install it, you will see something like this, and then you have to make a few configurations, then only your Prettier will work. And then go to settings and click on this icon which says open settings JSON. Alright, you need to add a new category, that is editor.format on save. This should be true, then only you can format your document just by clicking on Ctrl+S or Command+S. Alright, so you need to save these settings, and then when you open your file, when you try to disturb the indentation of it, just by clicking on Command+S, it automatically formats the document for you. So this is a very handy extension that you can use. Alright, I guess that is pretty much it. So let's get into our second extension, which is bracket pair colorizer. I guess this is not so useful, but it makes your code look very attractive by colorizing the brackets. Like, see, I made a function here, and the starting bracket and the ending bracket is of same color, which looks pretty cool. So that is the thing basically. Alright, so I'll just show you how this extension, how you can install this extension. So you need to type in bracket pair colorizer and you need to install it from here. See the logo, how it looks like, and then you need to install it. After installing, it will automatically do the configuration for you, and you need to just start using it. Now coming to the third extension, that is path intelligence. It can be very useful at times when you need to import certain stuffs into your project file. So like, see, if here I have imported map component from components folder. Alright, so let's try doing it once again, and we'll see how this path intelligence helps us in finding the path very easily. So let's see how this extension looks like first. So this is the extension. You need to just install it, and that's basically it. You need not to do any configuration. This will do everything for you. So yeah, so you can just do this, and it will list down all the files that you have in your current directory. So I need to import components and map. That's it. So it's very handy and it's very useful at times when you need to import some components or any file from another folder and you can't really remember the name of that folder, so you can use this extension at that time. Alright, now coming to the fourth extension, that is Code Runner. This is the extension that I used when I code in C++. So I'll just show you. Alright, I have made a demo C++ file here, and you can see this icon. This is the Code Runner icon. Whenever you, so I'll show you how this Code Runner icon looks like. Yeah, so this is the Code Runner extension. You need to install it. I'll show you when I install it. This thing will go it says reload required. All right, okay, so you see the code runner icon is gone, and now whenever I try to run this, there is no option to run. Basically I have to execute this from the terminal by doing this, and then it will run. All right, so this can be very handy at times when you just need to click a button and your code is running on the way. So this is the tool that you can use while you're doing competitive coding. It can be very useful at times. All right, coming to the next, that is CPH. It is Competitive Programming Helper. I guess this is the extension that I use most often, as because I don't really like it running from the terminal every time when I write a C++ code. So basically what you need to do is install this CPH, this extension, which will make this work a whole lot easier. You just need to put in the input and it will show the output of the code. So you just need to install this extension, and you can see this CPH judge. All right, so you need to click on CPH, wait, just a second. So you need to click on CPH judge and create problem and just run the code. All right, so you need to first input. It doesn't require any such typing any such command to run this. It just creates a test case. So you need to input the elements of the array 4 5 and then run it, and it will show the output. So it's a very handy tool when you do competitive programming on like CodeChef or Geeks for Geeks or stuff like that. So this is a very handy tool because you just need to put the input and you will receive the output accordingly. You don't need to really go again and again to the terminal and typing in the file name and then executing it. So this is a very handy extension that you can also use. So that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you like the video, and if you are a software developer, I hope these extension will also help you in some or the other way. So all the best for it, and if you like the video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you like our content. See you in the next video. Bye bye.